My name is Don Pendergraft, and I'm the director of the Museum of the Albemarle. We welcome all people into this museum, and we like lifelong learners, people that are visiting the region and want to come and find out more about the Albemarle area. And they find out from the tour of this gallery, our story, the story of the Albemarle. We are the repository of culture and history for all of the 13 counties, and we are important because many consider this region the cradle of North Carolina.
Hi, my name is Wanda Lassiter. I'm the curator here at the Museum of the Albemarle. This section, we talk about the Civil War and how it affected the lives of the individuals, the soldiers, and those here that were left at home in the Albemarle region. Albemarle is an example of one of the men who joined the Confederate Army in 1861. So in 1861 is where he re-enlisted. You find him in 1863 at the Battle of Gettysburg. Here his left leg was wounded and was thereby amputated. He was sent off to a hospital in Richmond, and there he stayed till the end of the war. In 1865 he walked all the way back from Richmond to Chowan County. On display here we have one of his wooden legs that Albemarle carved himself. It's one of our most popular artifacts in the entire exhibit. This is the railroad section of our story, our main gallery here at the museum. You'll learn all about railroads, and the most interesting fact is that the railroad came through North Carolina in 1833 through Northampton County. It also made its way later on to some of the major cities, including Elizabeth City, by 1881. The automobile era of our story focuses on the changes that came with flight in 1903, the first arrival of the car in 1905, and then also continues into mechanized farming, World War I, World War II, and the Civil Rights era. Some of the artifacts that you'll see in this section are artifacts actually from the Wright brothers and their first flight in 1903. You'll also see uniforms and artifacts from World War I and World War II. One of the artifacts you'll see in this automobile era is the Comstock's lunch counter. It includes stools people would have sat on in the 1950s. You'll also see reproduction ice cream cones and pies and all the things that you would have seen in a typical lunch counter from the 1950s. The James Adams Floating Theater is a boat that went to all the different cities in the Albemarle region, including those beyond the Albemarle. It started in 1914, and you would basically went aboard the boat, watched a show, and then went and told all the people around all about it. Edna Ferber actually created her showboat based on the James Adams Floating Theater. The tourism era begins with the formation of the Coast Guard base in 1940 here in Elizabeth City. It also covers the Vietnam War from the 1960s to the 1970s. In this area, you also learn how the Albemarle region is a playground area for tourism. Tourists come to this area for its half land and half water. You can come and go fishing, you can come and go to the beach, you can come and learn all about historical attractions. The Museum of the Albemarle serves the region by collecting, interpreting, and telling the stories of all the men, women, children, and events that occurred in this area. We also have a heavy role in preservation of all the objects that are in our collection. We have over 35,000 objects, and some of those you've seen here today in our gallery, Our Story.
As a volunteer here at the museum, I had a couple that came from Raleigh who recently relocated from California. They were quite surprised to find so much here at this museum.
We look forward to working together to make a brighter future. Plan your visit today, or for more information or to schedule an event, please call the Museum of the Albemarle or visit our website. We hope to see you soon.